y'all, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. How's it going? I've been gone for a week. So for today's video, I am going to be just doing some chit chatting. It's going to be a get ready with me to try to keep it nice and short. I'm not really going to be talking about the makeup products that I'm using because that can make the video long. It's not really about the makeup. I'm just getting ready. I'll tell you guys little things here and there, but we're going to be talking about just the importance of self-care and taking care of yourself. I had to take a week off just simply because, y'all, your girl was struggling. So let's throw it back really quick. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So in March, I had noticed that I was kind of feeling it. I was feeling the pressure. I can say that, you know, with this whole wedding planning thing, that has definitely amped up my stress level, to say the least. I am not an easily stressed out person. However, trying to balance everything from my salon clients, my YouTube channel, personal life, and then dealing with a wedding, it was a lot. So in March, busy season, that's when, you know, we get the spring, we get prom, and it just goes hard. Super, super busy at the salon from March all the way till the end of June. That's just like boom, prime time, and then it takes a break through July, and then once August hits, August is steady, but then boom, September and all the way through the rest of the year, it gets insane. So I just noticed that I was not feeling like my normal self. I was tired, I was stressed out, like mentally brain fog. I'm the kind of person, whoa, that was a lot. I did not mean to get that much. I'm using the Black Radiance BB cream, and I got a little too much, but little key fact about me, I feel like you guys don't really know that many things about me. I feel like I am not a quote-unquote big enough YouTuber to where I am interesting enough for people to actually want to know things about me. But if you want me to do like a get to know me video, I don't know how you guys feel about that, just let me know. But little factor about me, I am a workaholic. I will work and work. Ooh, is this too dark? Just a little bit too dark for me right now. Pause, let me switch. Let me grab my Makeup Forever skin tint. I'm gonna use this one for the moment because it's just a little dark. I will work and work and work. So when I'm not at the salon, I'm home working. And when I am home working, I am either filming, editing, you know, making plans, just the whole content creating in general is a lot. So, you know, I have to sit down, take a moment and figure out, okay, what videos do I want to create? Then after I've got the videos listed that I want to create, then it's just a matter of, okay, when can I film this week? Because keep in mind, like, my salon schedule is flexible, but at the same time, it's also very TBA. I'm an independent contractor. So basically what that means is I make my own schedule at work. I set my own price. I'm a booth renter, so I just pay my booth rent at the end of the week. I have my hours that I work, but like, let's say on Tuesdays I work 10 to 4. That's what my book is open for. Now, just because my book is open from 10 to 4 doesn't necessarily mean that I am working, because, you know, sometimes some spots don't fill, you know. Sometimes I might not have anybody in the morning, I might not have anybody till the afternoon. Like, it just fluctuates, you never know. So my schedule is always TBA. It's forever changing, you know what I mean? Some days I might have 2 clients and I get to work and people will call in and I'll have 5. That's just how it goes. So on top of, you know, doing YouTube, my career is not your traditional lifestyle. It's not your normal standard, you know, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, off on the weekends. That's not the gig at all. So back to what I was saying about YouTube creating. Creating the YouTube, you figuring out what content I want to do. Then after the content, okay, what days can I film? Then comes the filming process. So come upstairs into my beauty room, set up my lights, set up my camera, just depending, because I do have a fair amount of light upstairs. Recently, I haven't been too crazy about the way my lighting is looking, just the way my whole production is looking. I'm thinking I'm gonna update my camera here soon, and then also figure out a new lighting situation, but it takes me a moment to get all of that. And then once I finally get all of that situated, I need to sit down and film. Okay, filming, after I'm filming, now I have to figure out, okay, when can I edit this video? So it's a lot. I have been keeping up with the 3 uploads a week just simply because I like that. And, you know, straight up, I'm trying to grow my channel. You know, I'm trying to grow my channel, get myself out there. And so I found for me to keep up with, you know, all the traffic and the engagement whenever I do 3 videos a week, boom, okay. Switching over to back to the salon. I love my career. I am blessed to have a job where I can make my own hours. The flexibility is amazing. However, what comes with that is I'm my own boss. I have no one over me. So basically, I'm the hairstylist, I'm the makeup artist, I'm the CEO, I'm the treasurer, I'm the accountant, I'm the secretary, you know. So I have clients texting me to make their appointments, talking to clients, doing consultations, and then on top of that, you know, in the salon, I come across a lot of women. I can easily see up to 5 clients a day, easily. And so keep in mind that when you're seeing that many people, you know, you're talking a lot. And, you know, of course, all personalities are different, okay? We all know that. And some personalities can be, this is the Becca Aqualuminous Concealer. Some personalities can be a touch bit more draining than others. So I do have those days where, you know, I have that one client on my book and I'm like, Jesus, whoo, please be with me because this person is a lot, you know. I have a job where, let's say if I'm having an off day, you know, the beauty of, let's say if you have your own office, you can just go in your office, tend to yourself, and you're good. I don't have that. If I'm having a bad day, if I'm having an off day, I gotta be on, no matter what, 100%. That's just the way it goes. So, you know, I mean, for the most part, I can probably say 97% of the time, I am happy, I'm in a good mood, good vibes, I've prayed, I'm good, you know, but I'm human too. That's just straight up. I have my moments, and I realized recently that I was having a lot of moments. And when I start to have these crazy moments and I'm not feeling like myself, I do this thing called a gut check. It's like, yo, Amber, have a seat. What's good? What's going on with you? How are you feeling mentally in your headspace? Mentally, I wasn't feeling good just simply because I was overwhelmed. I was doing so much. Oh, going back to what I was saying earlier about, you know, little facts about me, I'm a workhorse, guys. I will work, and work. I will work so much to the point where it is hard for me to turn it off. Unfortunately, I'm a night owl. I'm creative at night. So I have the tendency to stay up really late. Just, you know, writing things down, reading. I love reading. I'm always reading. And then sometimes I can be in bed either writing or reading, or I'll get ideas and I'll look over at my clock and it is already 1:30. I'm like, shoot, I work at 10, I got a long day, I got a lot of clients, this is not good, and I hate waking up early. I know it's better for me, I do it for me. Early is 7 o'clock. That's what time I wake up. If I could wake up every day at 8 o'clock, that would be perfect for me. However, I got ish to do. I gotta walk the dogs, I need to work out, I need to eat, I gotta get myself ready, and so therefore it calls for me to wake up at 7. Technically, I should probably wake up at 6:30, but baby steps. So that takes a lot out of me. I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm gonna use the Becca Be a Light. I have my next video will be on Becca products I've been testing out. So I have just been really going a little too hard, and then I put a lot of pressure on myself. Yeah, I definitely, no one else puts this pressure on myself. It's just that, you know, I have high standards and goals and things for myself that I want to achieve, and I will be 30 in October, and I am stoked for 30, because let me tell you, 20s was hard. 20s was rough. 20s, you were young, dumb, and broke, and just no thoughts, no whereabout, no guidance. You're just kind of out there floating, you know what I mean? So I'm not worried about turning 30. I'm here for it. However, the pressure sits in when it's like, shoot, I'm 30. I feel like I should be further along. And I feel like at some point everybody feels this way, but also what we have to remember is everybody's process is different, you know what I mean? So we can't get hung up on, oh, well, this person's achieved this and this person's achieved that. Good for them, but at the end of the day, that ain't none of my business. It's just not, you know? Something else that I had to do, this probably sounds crazy, but being that a lot of my job is revolved on social media, whether it be doing my YouTube thing, whether it be promoting my hair color or makeup that I've done, I have to use social media. And sometimes, you know, when you see things, it's kind of like, oh God, I'm always happy for people, but I notice, if I can be real with y'all, let's keep it G, I see things, I'm like, that's great for her, but dang, like, damn, when's that gonna happen for me? Or when am I gonna be able to achieve something great? And after a while, it can just leave you feeling defeated AF, like, dang, like, what am I doing with my life? And so then I have to take a step back. It's like, hey kid, remember where you were 2 years ago? Remember where you were 3 years ago? Remember where you were 5 years ago? Because I ain't come from money. I grew up poor, okay? My mom was a single mom, you know, typical story. And I'm not here to go cue the violence. No, we're not doing that. But just a little background history. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. It was rough, you know. I left home at 18, moved to Charlotte, North Carolina, where I am, and I've just been thugging it out ever since then. You know, I did the college thing, I realized that's not what I wanted to do, transition into beauty, and this has been the best decision I've ever made for myself. But I think it's super important to take time and realize, hey, you know, you're doing great, sweetie. Your bills are paid on time. You are racking in the clients. Your clientele is building. You are a good person. Spiritually, your mind is good. You know what I mean? You have a heart of gold. So those are things you have to remind yourself, because yes, success is great, but when you think about it, a lot of these people that are successful, and I think success just is different. It's subjective to everyone, but a lot of these people that are successful that you might see on social media, my mental health is good. Do I have off days? Yes. I am fortunate enough that mental health, I don't have mental health issues. I know a lot of people struggle with that, and I am very blessed to not have that. So something else to think about as well. So basically what I am going to be doing, just to keep myself from falling apart and crumbling the way I was, like I said, guys, I love doing the 3 videos a week, but I think I might just have to scale it back to 2. You know what I mean? I feel like in July, because I am slower at the salon, I might be able to do 3, but I can tell you guys right now, the closer we get to December, I'm gonna do my best to not ghost you guys, but my wedding is New Year's Eve. So the closer we get to that, just know it's going to be in good faith that everything's going to be okay. But the closer we get to December, the wedding gets busier at the salon, I'm going to have to just really make sure that I am taking my time and not overwhelming myself and just straight up not doing too much. I have the tendency to do way too much, you know? We don't always have to have the go, go, go mentality. I posted what was it? When I posted on my YouTube community how we have the, what was it exactly? The no days off mentality can be toxic, and it's true. I had that mentality. It is very toxic. You have to take the time to rest. Get yourself together. Get yourself right. I got a new blush here. Just opened it. This is the NARS blush in I don't know how to say it. Starts with the F. We're not even going to go there. So I've been testing out a lot of bronzers, not blush, bronzer. I've been testing out a lot of bronzers here, so we shall see. I feel like this is one of these where you have to scrape off the top. And even Murillo, he'll get on me. He's like, hey girl, you need to chill out. You're doing the most, because unfortunately, he is the one that feels the wrath when I get overwhelmed. And he is such a blessing, because when I tell you that man is patient with me, y'all, he is patient. And it's so funny because just like, you know, personality traits, Murillo is not a very patient person. He has a very, very short patience. I've noticed that about him. But for some reason, when it comes to me, he's a saint. And I'm like, thank you, Lord. And that just goes to show you that, not to get too no, I'm not even going to apologize for getting spiritual, because my, you know, my relationship with God is something that's very important to me. So if you don't like that, I respect that. I'm not the kind of person that likes to put my thoughts and beliefs on other people. In fact, I have always been very intrigued about other religions, because I just think it's so interesting. But I'm not going to apologize for speaking about God or, you know, just my spiritual stuff. But I am a firm believer that that God does place specific individuals in your life for you. God made you and he knows exactly what you need, and I believe that is why he blessed me with Murillo, because he knows my personality, he knows his. Our personalities are totally different. How we operate is totally different. How we've been raised is totally different. Everything's different, but we flow so well with each other. It's a huge blessing. So yeah, when I get crazy, he's the one that feels it. He's like, hey little girl, you gotta you gotta relax. So how are you feeling about this bronzer? Alright, got my brows on. I'm going to be taking the blush from the Becca Bia Light palette here, and I'm going to use this on my cheeks. It's more of like it's got some shimmer in it, so it's one of those that's kind of like some might call it a blush topper. I mean, it's like a blush highlighter, if you will. Either way, it's a really pretty color. And then for eyes, I just want something nice and peachy, so I think I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics Festival. I don't know, I've been feeling pink, so something that's just very light, effortless, easy, nothing too serious. It is just, I'm realizing how important it is to find that perfect balance. That is my main focus right now, just to find that perfect balance of life for me, so that way I'm not overwhelmed. I got a lot of endurance, and I can go a long time. I can know that I'm doing too much, but I'll be like, nah girl, you good, push through, you know what I mean? And it'll go, and it'll snowball, it'll snowball, it'll snowball, and then eventually I'll pop. And that's basically what happened. Your girl popped. I love filming. Filming's not the issue. It is the getting the editing done, because that takes a lot of time. It is not easy. That's the thing. It's hard because I have a lot of friends that are in the industry. So I know a lot of makeup artists and hairstylists, but I don't know any YouTubers besides, who do I know? It's Lori. Lori's Life. She lives in Charlotte, but I don't really know any YouTubers in Charlotte that I actually hang out with. And so that's the other thing too. What I do, I don't really talk about it too much because it's foreign to a lot of people. Some people just straight up don't get it. And sometimes when something's not understood or it's just unknown, people tend to say ignorant things. That's something that I dealt with when I got into makeup. You know, oh, that's not a real job. You're not going to make any money. You know, that you shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, a lot of people, they don't really understand it. And it can like, I used to wonder what some YouTubers would mean when they say it can get lonely, and I can see how it can get lonely. I mean, for me, being in a room by myself talking to a camera, that's not lonely to me. But when I just need someone to vent to just about the whole YouTube and the blogging situation, I don't have nobody. And so I talk to my best friend. My best friend, Lauren, she's a G. I mean, she listens to me. She gives me the best inspiration of life. I mean, she's just everything. I'm so thankful for her. But, you know, I don't have anybody that I know that I am friends with, that I see on a regular basis that does this. So that makes it very, very challenging. I don't really talk too much about it with my clients. It's always interesting if they start following me on Instagram. The first thing they say is, oh wow, I didn't know you were one of those makeup girls. And I just kind of giggle and I'm like, yeah, you know, they get so gassed off of it. They think it's so cool. So I mean, that's great, but I don't know, it can get a little rough sometimes when you don't have anyone that's actually going through it with you. On the flip side though, I have met some really, really dope girls in the community. I refer to them as my beauty blogging buddies. So it's Crystal Beauty, it's Lori Life, the Vintage Guidebook, Trees Time. They are all dope, and I do appreciate them too because we just kind of became friends over the whole YouTube, and I think that's super cool. Something that I struggle with too, you know, of course you want brands to notice you, of course, you know, but at the same time I had to chop it up to, okay, listen, here's how it goes, you know. you are not someone that does Insta makeup. And hear me loud and clear, there is nothing wrong with Instagram makeup. The Instagram makeup artists, they are beautiful, they do great work, and I guarantee if they needed to or had to do makeup on someone, they could do it with no problem, you know what I mean? But as far as just like the style, their style is very bold, very grand, very loud, in your face makeup. And I think what people have to realize is that is solely their job. They have to do those bold looks to keep their engagement up, to get the attention, you know what I mean? Whereas for someone like me, I'm a makeup artist, so I never started off doing the Insta makeup. I started off doing makeup like I've been doing all my clients, you know, just, you know, with my makeup artistry training. So I noticed that, okay, Amber, your looks are very simple and practical, and just, you know, a lot of brands aren't checking for that. And honestly, you know, that is one of my goals. You know, I would love to work with a brand one day. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh no, I wouldn't want to do that. Heck yeah, that'd be awesome. But I had to realize very quickly, like, hey, they're not checking for your style. Did it hurt my feelings? Absolutely. But I can't let it get to me anymore. That's something I just had to chop it up, and I was like, Amber, you know what? When your time comes, it will be the right brand and they will appreciate you for you. That's something that I will not do. I'm not a sellout, you know what I mean? Do I try fun, funky things? Absolutely. But I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm not the kind of girl to jump on what's trending. That's just not my steez. That's not how I get down. You know, I do things that are very, very true to me. And then I know my audience. My whole gig is makeup beauty for the everyday woman. You know, you guys want simple, easy, practical things for your day-to-day life, which is what I do too, because I don't have time to be doing the works to go to work, you know what I mean? So I have to stay true to myself, stay true to you guys, and I just had to tell myself, hey Amber, your time will come, and when it comes, it'll be with the right people, you know what I mean? So it can get very, again, defeating, and it's so easy to get down on yourself, but you just gotta stay positive. Keep the faith up, man. Faith is everything. Alright, so I am all done with the look. Super, super simple. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love a good girl chat and just talk. If you are someone who is, of course, just, I feel like we all go through it sometimes. You just feel overwhelmed or it's just too much. Just don't forget to take some time off for yourself, whether it be a day, 2, a week, whatever the case may be. Take some time for yourself, because at the end of the day, yourself and your just mental stability is the most important thing ever. Alright guys, so I will see you in my next video. Peace.